Hello everyone, this is Jeff Moriarty with Fox and News Now, and we are looking at the Super Guppy that is taking off from Phoenix-Mesa Gateway. This is a NASA plane specially constructed to carry large cargo, and it's stopping here on a way from California to Texas. So it is a big deal, going nice and slow there on the runway, and we'll be watching it take off live. So this enormous aircraft looks a lot like a beluga whale with that huge head, has a diameter of 25 feet and a cargo volume of 49,000 cubic feet. It's 10 feet taller than a Boeing 377, and which is the actual base for the structure of the aircraft, and then that expanded shell was built over the top. You can see a police car giving it an escort there out to the runway, which is providing some idea of scale. That is a extremely large aircraft. There's only a few of these that were made, and this one is one that is run by NASA. So these shots are coming from our Skyfox helicopter, which is up near Phoenix-Mesa Gateway Airport. And what you just saw there was the pilot struggling trying to get the weight balance correct for the shot. So he keeps focusing in on the roof to try to get the shot correct, but then has difficulty when he goes back to the plane. So we will get back to the plane in just a moment. This is actually a fairly long distance shot, as our helicopter had to stay outside of the airspace of Phoenix-Mesa Gateway for the takeoff, and so it doesn't interfere with any other aircraft. So we're seeing this from a fair distance away. You'll notice that the engines on here are four turbine and propeller engines, and not the traditional jets that you might see on a regular Boeing jet. and we are watching the NASA Super Guppy plane take a long, slow taxi down the runway to get ready for takeoff over at Phoenix-Mesa Gateway Airport in the east part of the valley. This is its one stop on a trip from Long Beach, California, on its way back to El Paso. There are only 5 of these Super Guppy airplanes built, and they take an extra long runway to be able to take off. So that is why it is going out of Phoenix-Mesa Gateway and not Sky Harbor. So this is the only one of the 5 Super Guppies that were created that is still in service. It is in service, as we said, with NASA, and it is a transport aircraft based out of El Paso. It's been used previously for transporting portions of the International Space Station to different launch locations around the globe. Just a correction to something I said earlier. Apparently, the Super Guppy is on its way to Amarillo. It's based out of El Paso, but its return flight is taking it to Amarillo, and we're watching it continue its long leisurely taxi down the runway. That is an absolutely amazing plane to look at. Again, it's based on the chassis of a regular Boeing jet, and everything on top is an extended hull to allow it to carry the extra size cargo that NASA needs for many of its transports. Looks like the Super Guppy is getting ready for takeoff. It manages to somehow look even stranger from the front than it does from the side. It's a very, very unusual aircraft. We have a lot of people here in the studio all watching the different monitors, fascinated with this particular plane and how it takes off, and there it goes. And the wheels are up on the Super Guppy on its trip back to Amarillo from Phoenix-Mesa Gateway Airport. If anyone happens to be watching from the East Valley and you see this plane going overhead, love it if you get a picture of it, upload it to our Facebook page at facebook.com/Fox10Phoenix, or tweet it at us at Fox10Phoenix. Love to see what this looks like kind of from the ground, and to people just throughout the West Valley as this enormous plane takes off. And that was the NASA Super Guppy taking off from Phoenix-Mesa Gateway Airport. Skyfox helicopter is heading home, and we wish the plane a wonderful journey on its way over to Texas. So for more live breaking news, make sure you subscribe to the Fox 10 Phoenix channel on YouTube, and have an absolutely fantastic day.